Mahendra Singh Dhoni has bowled over many fans with his batting, captaincy and humility. One such fan is a techie who hails from Mysuru, and he had just one dream: to meet the Indian skipper. Did he achieve it?
Surprise anyone.
Cricket is not just a sport in India, it is a religion where the players are the gods.
Right, he's going after the off spinner too now.
Die-hard and crazy fans of cricketing legends are plenty. An example is Sudhir Kumar, who literally worships the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. Sudhir Kumar accompanies the Indian team for all matches at home. He paints himself in the colours of the Indian flag and also gets himself painted with Sachin's jersey number 10. Then we have Dhoni's fan, who has recently started to appear next to Sudhir Kumar. He paints himself like Sudhir Kumar, but he with Dhoni's jersey number 7. The list of fans do not end here. We have a boy from Namma, Mysuru, who claims to be Dhoni's biggest admirer. He is the boy from the land of the Royal Jumbos. He is no fancy personality who paints himself with crazy colours. He is a normal guy next door. Meet Akash Jain. He's a software engineer, a social media freak, a cricket maniac and MSD's biggest admirer. It all started for Akash when he was 15 years old. He was awestruck by the way Dhoni played the game in a fearless manner.
This shouldn't surprise anyone. He's just so deep-rooted, this instinct. It's just too tempting.
He was fascinated by the Indian ODI captain's style of whacking the ball all over the place.
He didn't have that pressure of captaincy. He was full free to hit his shots, and that connected the youth. I was kind of in my 14-15 years of age, and that time a player like MSD, who regularly used to hit 4s and 6s, and he was connecting youth with his trendy hairstyle, the way he used to speak, the way his bike loving. So that connected, that striked me like he's the player whom I'm looking forward to.
This shouldn't surprise anyone. It's just so deep-rooted, this instinct. It's just too tempting.
Akash observed Dhoni closely from then on, and as years passed, his admiration for Mahi grew as he found him to be a man from a middle-class background who had made it big. He started to follow every match of Dhoni. He followed him in the ODIs, T20s, Tests, IPL and Champions League. When he was in his college, he used to skip classes to watch his idol on television. This is what most crazy cricket fans do. Akash was mesmerised by MSD to such an extent that his affection for this superstar of Indian cricket just increased, and he felt the need to meet his god. Something that would make him feel special. He had issues back home when his family learned about his admiration for MSD. He was also discouraged to some extent. But then he did not back down, as he had set his heart on meeting MSD at least once in his lifetime.
A middle class family, regular family. So my dad, he often favors news. My mom or sister, they often favor serial. And I, being a very big cricket maniac, and that too MSD, if there is some match, Indian cricket team is playing or Chennai Super Kings is playing, and that too if MSD is batting, there's no chance that I'll let my family members watch. They have remote in their hand. So we used to have a lot of fights where my sister used to fight for remote, that we want to watch the serial, or my dad, I want to watch news. But at the end, they used to give up, and I used to win it.
As Akash was good in studies, completed his engineering in computer science and had a liking towards the World Wide Web. This landed him a job in a private firm that deals with web-oriented aspects. Akash's dream came true. Akash seemed finally close to achieving his dream. He came across a contest organised by one of the private firms. It was all about writing a creative article about MSD. The lucky 10 would get a chance to meet the captain of the Indian team. The contest was flooded with a lot of entries. More than 1,000 people participated. It was time for the software techie to showcase his talent. He made a creative video for MSD and along with it also sent his article regarding the Indian captain. He was selected among the lucky 10. He was just one step away from meeting his god, MSD. The top 10 contestants were included in a team of Dhoni's 11, which were to battle it out against the organisers' 11. During the match, the Indian captain was in the dugout. That was where Akash's dream finally came true. He spent around 15 minutes with MSD. And what was the impact that Dhoni made on him?
He asked me like name, I said Akash Jain, and then he said, are you a batsman or bowler? So I said, I'm all-rounder. And then he said, सारे all-rounder यहीं भरे पड़े, हमारी Indian team में कमी है. Why don't you come down to Indian team? So that showed how down to earth MSD is. Though being such a big personality, he didn't even make us feel that he is that big personality and we are his fans.
The match was won by MSD's 11 and Akash was handed a trophy by the Indian skipper. This was the first time Akash had met Dhoni. He now felt the need to do something special for his role model. The next time he got a chance to meet his idol, he gifted him a specially designed book with MSD's images. It showcased MSD's life apart from cricket. It highlighted Dhoni the food lover, the devotee and many more. He also titled the book as MSD Without His Gloves. The special moment. He was highly impressed by Dhoni's gesture as he met him for the second time in Bengaluru. Dhoni recognized Akash from the crowd who were battling it out with security personnel to get to the Indian captain. What Dhoni said to him made him feel good and his respect for his idol doubled.
Figure out one moment of the ocean of moments which I've had with Dhoni, but still as I said, the best moment I would consider is when I met him for the second time, and before talking anything he himself told me that you met me last time in Mumbai, right?
There was one instance where he asked Dhoni as to why he took every single match to the last over. He received a fantastic reply by his role model, practice makes perfect. By hard work one can achieve the toughest targets.
Chennai Super Kings are winners of the Airtel Champions League here in South Africa. This yellow all over the ground.
Which always was going on, which I wanted to ask Dhoni personally. So that was, I being an engineer, we have a habit of studying till late, and we study at the late days of exams, and then anyhow we clear it. And even Dhoni has a habit of taking the match to the last ball and still he'll complete it successfully with a 4 and 6. So I wanted to ask him, like, what is the secret? How is it connected between engineer or something, or your engineer in your pehle janam mein or something? So he gave a beautiful answer. So when I asked him, looking at my specs, he said, I can make out from your specs that you are a late night reader, like you study till late night, so I can make out from your specs. So he said this on a lighter note, and then on a serious note he said that we practice a lot, practice makes man perfect. So we have enough practice, and which gives us confidence to take match till last over or last ball.
Akash also invited Dhoni to Mysuru, after he learned that Dhoni had adopted a tiger in the Mysuru Zoo. Dhoni told his fan that since he has a busy schedule, he will find some time and try to visit Mysuru someday. Akash received a lot of goodies from the Indian captain that made him feel on top of the world. He received a limited edition watch, a cap, an autographed t-shirt and a few books.
So that cap, I feel like, he gifted me as when I entered an Indian cricket team. So that was one. Second one, he gifted me a personalized wristwatch, which was, that is not available in market. That was personalized only for the winners who were selected. I got an autographed t-shirt and a personalized Dhoni t-shirt with the autograph of Dhoni. I got a trophy which is dedicated by Dhoni to me.
Akash was heartbroken after hearing the news of MSD's retirement from Test cricket. He could not sleep, nor was he interested in work that day. Humble nature of MSD. Akash feels that despite being 124 runs short of a milestone of 5,000 runs in Test cricket and being just 10 tests away from making it to his 100th Test appearance, he had retired.
I would say that it was only 124 runs short for him to reach the 5,000 Test mark as total runs in Test. It was just 10 Test match less to get that 100 Test, but he didn't care of landmark because he himself is a landmark.
Akash has wished his role model all the best going into the World Cup starting this February and feels that the team should win the World Cup for MSD, as he has contributed a lot to the Indian team. Sports Bureau, News 9.